Okay, let's see how this turns out now. What I'm going to do is I'm going to shade, I'm going to kind of sketch in at least the upper part of the hyperbola in a plane parallel to the XZ plane. Okay? So what I'm going to do is move over from this vertex what would be 1 unit, halfway in this white rectangle, halfway from the axis to that vertex of the white rectangle. And then I'm going to do the same thing up here in the z equals 4 plane. I'm going to move 1 unit to the left along this purple rectangle. So here's the axis, here's the vertex of the purple rectangle, but I only want to move 1 unit to the left, so I only want to move this far. Okay, I'm not going to move proportionally, I'm just going to move this far. And I get this point here. Now this point and this point will be vertices of the hyperbola let me back up. This will be the vertex of the hyperbola. This will be a point on the hyperbola in the plane 1 unit in the negative direction along the z-axis. So it's going to look something like this. If I do the same thing 1 unit to the right, okay, I get a point here, and then on this purple rectangle up here I go the same distance to the right, and I get this. Okay, now if I go another unit to the left, that puts me at the corner or the vertex of this white rectangle down in the XY plane corresponding to this, and I move 1 unit to the left up here, and where I'm here, so now I get the hyperbola like so. And I get another one over here. Now, these hyperbolas are not exactly the same size, but we begin to see a curvature back in this direction. Now if I could continue that, but and actually I kind of messed that up, because when I come back into this plane, the vertex should be here. So this is actually starting to curve back a little bit, and vertex here, I didn't quite get it right. Okay, when I reconstruct this by hand, I'll try to get that right. We can then draw hyperbolas that correspond to the hyperbolas we get in the planes perpendicular to the XY plane. They could have vertices here and so forth, and we would get something that might look like this. Okay, and I'm not drawing that real well, but we begin to get an idea of the curvature. Okay, and that's not looking real good, but we'll do that when we reconstruct this. Okay, now we're going to go on and talk a little bit about spherical and cylindrical coordinates.